How many times did your cat talk to you today? It is not a metaphor. It is not a figure of speech. Your cat has been communicating with you, with their eyes, with their tail, by the way they choose to stand, sit, or lie down right now. And every single one of those signals has a specific readable meaning that has been studied and decoded. The problem is not that your cat is silent. The problem is that we were never taught how to listen. We learn human body language. We learn to read human facial expressions. But no one teaches us that the animal living in our home, the species that has been by the side of humans for more than 10,000 years, is constantly sending out signals that we walk past, sit next to, and miss every single day. And that does not just mean you missed some beautiful moments. It means that sometimes your cat is telling you that they are in pain, that they are scared, that they need you, and you do not know. But it also means sometimes your cat is telling you that they love you, that they trust you, that you are the most important person in their world. And you do not know that either. Today, we change that. This is the language your cat has been using this whole time. In this video, we will go through the 8 main communication channels of cats, from their eyes, to their tail, to how they use the space in a room to talk to you. Each channel comes with a specific translation, what the signal looks like, and what your cat is saying. Please stay until the 8th channel. It is the least known channel, not the tail, not the vocalizations, not the eyes. And when you understand it, you will realize your cat has been using it to talk to you for many years. If you have ever felt like your cat was trying to say something that you did not understand, this is exactly the video for you. The first channel, the eyes. A cat's eyes are the most direct communication channel and also the most misunderstood. Most people think a cat's pupils dilate or contract just as a reaction to light. That is only part of the story. Research published in Applied Animal Behavior Science confirms that a cat's pupils react directly to emotional states, not just to light intensity. Pupils dilate wide when a cat is highly stimulated, afraid, or aggressive. Pupils contract when they are focused, confident, or uncomfortable with the person in front of them. Here is the translation. Dilated pupils combined with a relaxed body mean the cat is positively excited, wants to play, or wants to interact. Dilated pupils but a tense body, that is fear, or preparing to defend themselves. Pupils narrowed into slits combined with a direct stare mean the cat is uncomfortable and needs space. And the slow blink. The deliberate, slow blinking of the eyes is the most direct channel of affection in the entire feline language. The next time your cat looks at you, do not just look back. Read their pupils first. That is the first sentence in any conversation. The research here is truly remarkable. The second channel, the tail. A cat's tail is a real-time display screen of their emotional state, constantly updating and impossible to fake. Why is it impossible to fake? Because a cat's tail is controlled by the autonomic nervous system, the exact same system that controls their heart rate and stress responses. Cats cannot actively control their tails at will the way they can choose to walk toward you or avoid you. What you see in the tail is the true state, without any filter in between. Here is the translation. An upright tail with the tip slightly curved means a positive greeting. The cat is happy to see you. A completely straight tail means high confidence and a good state of mind. A puffed up tail means fear or intense agitation, not aggression as many people think. A tail wagging slowly and evenly means they are observing and have not decided how to react yet. A tail thumping hard against the ground means stimulation has reached an overly high level. Please stop interacting. An upright tail when a cat walks towards you is one of the clearest signs of affection in feline language. It is the equivalent of a smile. And your cat has been doing that every single time you walk into the house. This gets even more interesting in the next channel. The third channel, the ears. Cats have 32 independent muscles controlling each ear, more than any other species in the feline family. That is not an evolutionary accident. A cat's ears perform 2 functions at the same time, continuously. 1. Gathering acoustic information from the surrounding environment. 2. Sending emotional signals out to anyone who knows how to read them. Those 2 functions happen simultaneously, never stopping. Here is the translation. Ears facing forward and slightly tilted mean the cat is focused, curious, and actually listening to you. Ears rotated to the sides like airplane wings mean they are processing multiple sound sources at the same time, scanning the environment. Ears flattened and pressed close to the head mean fear or maximum defense. Ears rotated slightly backward mean they are uncomfortable and want the current situation to end. When you call your cat's name and their ears rotate toward you before their body moves, that is not ignoring you. That is them listening to you. They just did not see the need to stand up. Do you often get ignored by your cat? Please leave a comment below. The fourth channel, vocalizations. Here is something most cat owners do not know, and once they know it, they can never look at it the same way again. Adult cats rarely meow at each other. In the wild, adult cats communicate with their own kind primarily through pheromones, body language, and eye contact, not through sound. The entire vocal repertoire of domestic cats, every single sound in it, was developed specifically to communicate with humans. Animal behavior researcher John Bradshaw at the University of Bristol confirms that meowing is a behavior that domestic cats evolved and refined over thousands of years of living alongside humans. It does not appear in cat-to-cat communication among adult cats in the wild. Every sound your cat creates in your home is sent to you. Here is the translation. A short, high-pitched meow is a casual greeting. A prolonged meow that rises in tone at the end is a demand, wanting something specific. A series of rapid, consecutive meows means intense excitement, or they could be in pain or stressed and need to be checked. A trill or chirrup, a short, vibrating sound in the throat, is the highest affectionate greeting, reserved only for cats or humans who are exceptionally close. A chatter. The clicking sound they make when looking at birds through the window is frustration combined with a suppressed hunting instinct. A prolonged, low and steady yowl means pain, discomfort, or an urgent need for attention. Your cat does not vocalize out of blind instinct. They vocalize because they have learned that you respond to sound. They are using a language that you understand in the best way they can. The fifth channel, body posture. Before a cat makes a sound, their body has already spoken. Posture is a continuous channel of communication. It never turns off, even when the cat is asleep. Zoologist Desmond Morris, in his research on cat body language, identified more than 25 distinct postures with classifiable meanings. It is not random behavior. It is a structured grammar. Here is the translation. The loaf position, where the cat sits rounded, tucking both paws under their body, means comfortable, relaxed, and no need to be defensive. Lying completely on their back, belly up, means absolute trust in the environment and the people around them. An arched back with fur standing on end means extreme fear, not aggression. This is a defensive display, not an attack. Lying fully extended, stretching out their whole body, means complete safety, with no threats whatsoever on their mind. Sitting straight up, looking toward the door, means they are waiting, in anticipation of something about to happen. When a cat lies in a loaf next to you in silence, doing nothing and not looking at you, they are not ignoring you. They are in their most peaceful state of mind, and they chose to be there right next to you. The next channel is the one that fewest people notice. The sixth channel, pheromones and scent. Most of what your cat says to you, you cannot hear and you cannot see. You can only recognize it through their outward actions. Cats have 5 main types of pheromone glands on their body: on their cheeks, on their forehead, on their paws, on their tail, and in the area between their toes. Each type carries a different message. Research published in the Journal of Veterinary Behavior confirms that these glands are active continuously. Cats are leaving and reading chemical information in the environment at all times, even when you do not notice any obvious action. Here is the translation. Rubbing their cheeks against you. That is the facial pheromone F4, a type of pheromone only released for individuals considered family members. It is not marking ownership. It is about belonging to each other. Bunting or rubbing their head against you is allomarking, a behavior reserved only for individuals in their closest social group. Scratching objects combines a visual mark with pheromones from their paws. This is how cats record their presence and feel safe in a space. Sitting on your belongings is not mischief, nor is it a cry for attention. Your scent on that object is a comfort signal, and the cat is seeking closeness with you even when you are not there. When a cat sits on your laptop, on a book, or on the shirt you just took off, they are seeking your scent. You are a safe place, and your scent is proof that you are close by. The seventh channel, the use of space. The position a cat chooses in a room and the distance they maintain from you is a real-time emotional map. Research on proxemics in cat behavior, the science of social distance, shows that domestic cats have clear spatial zones corresponding to their level of trust. Cats do not sit randomly. Every time they choose a spot in a room, it is an informed decision. Here is the translation. Actively approaching and sitting right next to you means they want to connect and are actively looking for you. Sitting opposite you at a moderate distance, not looking directly at you, means they are comfortable with your presence, do not need to interact, but just want to know you are there. Choosing a position higher than you in the room does not mean they want to dominate, but that they need a safe vantage point to observe. Usually, when something in the environment is keeping them from relaxing completely. Hiding completely when there are strangers is not just shyness. They are evaluating before making a decision. Lying down to block your path means they have learned that when they lie there, you will look down and interact. This is a tested and confirmed strategy for seeking attention. Your cat has mapped the house according to their emotions, knowing which spots are safe, which are not, and which spots are closest to you, and they choose their position at any given moment based on that map. Where does your cat usually choose to sit in the house? Please tell me in the comments. The eighth channel. This is the channel I promised from the beginning. The least known channel. The channel that, once you understand it, will make you realize your cat has been using it to talk to you for many years, even though you never had a name for it. That is rhythm and timing. Not sound, not the body, but rather when the cat appears, when they choose to be close, and when they suddenly leave. Research on feline social timing at the University of Tokyo shows that domestic cats track their owners' routines and patterns with a much higher level of precision than most owners have ever thought possible. They do not just react to the present moment, they read patterns over time and make predictions. Here is the translation. When a cat appears right when you are sad, stressed, or crying, it is not luck. Cortisol and stress pheromones in your body change when your emotions change, and cats detect that before you say a single word. When a cat sits close to you when you are sick, your body temperature changes, your scent changes chemically, and the cat knows something is different before you even realize you are unwell. When a cat suddenly leaves the room right when it seems like you have just recovered, it is not coldness. They have finished reading the situation and assessed that you no longer need them. And when a cat waits for you at the door at the exact time you get home, it is not instinct, nor is it hearing the sound of your car. They have learned your movement rhythm, and they know. Your cat has learned you, not your name, not your voice, but your rhythm, the way you breathe when you are normal, how you sit when you are tired, and your scent when you are happy compared to when you are anxious. They are reading you constantly and responding accordingly. Most humans have never had anyone pay that much attention to them. And there is one final thing to understand. Sometimes a cat's silence is also a language. When a cat sits in the room with you, doing nothing, not vocalizing, not interacting, that does not mean they are not there with you. In the social behavior of cats, comfortable silence is a sign of a strong, durable bond. Cats do not need to fill the space with interaction when they trust you completely. They just need to be present. And that, according to many studies, is the expression of the deepest attachment. Just like humans, when you are truly comfortable with someone, you do not need to say anything. You just need to be there. And this is what all of these studies, when looked at together, lead to the same conclusion. Your cat is not a non-communicative species. They are not difficult to read. They are not mysterious in the sense of being impossible to understand. They are communicating with remarkable complexity and precision, using a language that we were never formally taught. The only difference between people who understand cats and people who do not is not their love for cats, nor is it the time spent together. It is the language, and language can be learned. We started with a question. How many times did your cat talk to you today? Now you have the answer. Not once, not a few times. Continuously, through their eyes, through their tail, through the position they choose in the room, and through the timing of when they appear by your side. All the time. Every day. Your cat has been speaking. For a long time now, you have just learned their language. Your cat has chosen you. That is no small thing. If this video changed the way you look at your cat, please subscribe. Every video on this channel is built around a single idea. Your cat deserves to be understood correctly. Please leave a comment below. Which communication channel of cats have you never noticed before? And which channel do you realize right now your cat is using? The next video. Your cat sleeps next to you every night. That is not just a habit. That is not because of warmth. The research on that decision will change the way you look at every single morning you wake up next to them.